Parents are actually one of the most undervalued people because nobody is actually seeing the hard work that they are putting because we are so comfortable about what our parents are actually giving us that we don't actually see the hard work that they have to do even financially just to be able to take care of a kid or someone. This is really a lot of work, and a lot of parents don't necessarily understand why they do most of the things, and then they see like the kids being mad all the time, and everybody is like that. Like, even like you look at your parents and you're out there thinking that like, oh, the entire world is against you and all those things, when your parents did the most for you. And no parents are perfect. So there's also this thing where education plays a big role in those things, because you look at the way, parents are actually teaching lessons to their kids. It's way different to what it is today. So when we see, for example, parents that are really strict with their kids, it is something that is seen as like, oh my God, it's bad today. But what it is actually set a lot of foundations in a lot of people. you know a lot of people, they respect themselves. A lot of people, they are more disciplined because their parents were there to tell them that it's not good, what is good to do, and all those things. But back then, you look at it and you actually think, that like parents are against you most of the time. Not all the parents are perfect. There are some parents right now that you see toxic, but there are some people that are actually like taking care of their kids, making sure, because some parents can actually decide to never like take care of their kids. So if people have the opportunity to have parents that actually took care of them, it's good to appreciate. I show love to my parents, like to the parents around the world as well, because it's not an easy job. It's not easy to be a parent when you do the best all those years and then your kids get mad. And we all have this thing. Like, even me, I've been mad most of the time. And sometimes we are like being mad at things. It's, you look at the things and you understand. You're the only one understanding why you're mad at certain things, because people don't see exactly what it is. But understand, let's try to understand our parents. And it's with time that I'm actually realizing that it's like, yeah, I shouldn't be mad at my parents. It is how it is, man. I'm not going to be mad at anyone, but at the same time, it's like, how can we find a way to just get back with our parents, love our parents? Because a lot of people right now, they are like, they decide to do no contacts, to no longer see their parents and all those things. And you can see the loneliness that people are feeling because they no longer have family around them. So just send a message to your family if you can. Just like try to just send a message. You don't have to see your family, but just know that your family is the reason why you are where you are. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without my family, even though I've been someone that has been mad. Sometimes, you get mad at your parents, but it's like, my parents are everything. So I gotta be able to see everything that they have done for me. Even nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect as well. And we tend to judge because we are not parents. Some people are not parents, so they are not able to see the struggle that it is to be a parent. Emotionally, how it is to be a parent. Financially, how it is. You have to take care of your kids. You have to take care of your wife, of your spouse, all those kind of things. And you have job and all those problems that you have to fix. A lot of people don't have time. So yeah. So it's a different thing. It's a different thing. We have to look at what people are doing for us and just appreciate our parents. So it's going to be Christmas, it's going to be the New Year's, and more things are going to happen. But for the parents, it is important to just say to yourself that like, you have to understand your kids. You have to make sure that like you're actually there for your kids, like emotionally, not just like financially. And I don't know how, like, I'm not in the position of a parenthood, so I don't know how it is, I don't know. I might not know the struggle that it is to be a parent, but the only thing I can say is that a lot of people right now are feeling lonely. um, they distance themselves from their families because they feel that they are not understood, or they just feel that the way they were raised, it's really in the harsh way, and people didn't understand them. A lot of people are actually feeling like they are not actually loved. So it's just small things like that, so a lot of people just don't realize what they are doing to people when they talk a certain way to people. All those things, they never know how it feels like, because oh, it's just a kid, and it's just the way people treat. But it's the smallest thing, like maybe you make fun of someone, then other people make fun of that person, and then their entire world is like that, people just making fun of them. That's why you see people, they try to put that anger on other people, insulting people, bullying people. It's just it's some of those things, but we can't always put all the problems that we have on our parents. It's also our responsibility as people to just like communicate and try to explain, like, with strong belief, so yeah, that's what I think, man. And I actually believe that it's actually possible to just talk to your family and to just explain like what you go through, but don't discard, don't like this, don't stop seeing your family because you get mad. A lot of people right now have done years, many years, without seeing their family, so just try to see some of the people that you actually vibe to, because your mom is the most important, your dad is the most important, your kids are the most important if you're a parent. So yeah, just try. I mean, don't look at anything that you see today. Everybody's feeling sad. Everybody is feeling lonely. So how can we just make things work, man? And I have to work on myself as well. I can't be just out there helping everybody and then me, it's not good. But I'm helping because I know and I notice some stuff, and I want to be the person that is actually speaking about that thing. And you will see that in the future, more people are going to talk about that. But I just wanted to share today, like, man, we need each other as parents and kids. We need that love, that it looks impossible, it looks impossible to just like go back, because everybody has their own ego and all those things. But man, there's a lot of people right now that are just regretting things, wishing that they could have spent more time with their family. So if you have a family, embrace that. If you don't have a family, just know that your parents love you, and that like you have to find a new way to actually become the parents that you want to be. You have to be the person that you actually wish you could have in this world, and don't put blame on parents. Don't put the blame on the kids. It's really like everybody has to be responsible, like, especially in this world right now. Like, there's no difference between old people, younger people. There's no difference. There's like, everybody is like, nobody wants to be lied to. Everybody wants to see the world for what it is. So I'm one of those people that show to people how the world is. Even though people don't like me when they see me during the day, but when it's night, everybody is out there chilling with me, and like we have good conversations, It's how the world is, But I'm not afraid to say the struggle that I have as a person as well, It's the feeling that people are just accepting me when I'm pleasing everyone. And when I'm myself, that's when people are just trying to put me in the box of the people that are out there. Like, I don't even know what those people are. But me, I'm consistent, man. I don't even have to pretend things. But It's really sad how people just see you from a lens of being scared, and they treat you that way. And other people treat you that way now because they don't want to get to know you. They just want to project their insecurities, their microaggressions on you, you know? What they think about, for example, a certain group of people, that's what they think about everyone. But it's not like that. So just know that you got to be here for your parents. The mother and the father are the two main like important person in the family, you know. But you also have to take care of the kids and like the entire family, man. I'm not the parent, so I don't know how it is, man. I don't know what it is, but I can actually see from the perspective of different people when I talk to people, older than me and people like who are younger than me. I see this thing where like everybody's trying to run away, like everybody is caught up with all the work and the hard things that are happening in this world. Everybody, you might be going to your job and that's the only focus that you have. But there's a lot of things on people's plates with, and in addition, there's also the fact that some people are just away from their family. They will never, like some people right now, they never want to see their family again. But it's just on some things where it's just small things, small petty things, man. But since everybody has an ego from the parents, from the kids, they no longer want to see each other. But I believe that like deep inside, everybody wants to be together. Everybody wants to like, you see someone for 1 hour, like you get happier, man. So this thing of like people going no contact is actually not one of the best thing, and this is the truth. Going no contact is not a solution, because a strong person is actually able to go and face things themselves. And I know you're a strong person. Whoever is watching this, you're a strong person. So yeah, that's something that I learned, and you got to be able to just look at things. Even though you think that you're running away from things, you have to go and face those things and just show the new version of you, the new version of you that has boundaries, the new version of you that is not going to tolerate things. But it doesn't mean that you have to be that harsh with people. Just say what you think to people, just express yourself. And you will be the person that you actually want to be, man. I promise you, it's a really tough thing what is happening right now. More division, more people fighting each other. And then you see where like there's like things, systems that are already in place where like you, no matter what you do, you will never be good enough. You can be qualified for things, they will never select you. That's why a lot of people are out there struggling with their work, struggling with their school, and on top of that, they are far away from their family. So imagine someone that is leaving their family, no longer getting along with their family, and at the same time, there's a system that is already built against them. And sometimes it's not necessarily built against them. Sometimes it's just that like you're not going to be favored for things. But it doesn't mean that it is over, man. And I'm talking about like how many people before us who have set the foundations for us. They got blocked all type of opportunities in their lives, but they never stopped. They continue setting the path for everybody that is here right now. It doesn't matter which race you are. But I'm telling you that in this world, those galaxies that you see, man, love is actually the thing, man. And I'm telling you that the answer of life is actually connection with people. The answer of life is love. You got it from here, man. The answer is actually love. So we are out there looking at all the things, man, but the answer is just love, man, because two people get together, they create more. Every creations that you see that are happening just comes from two things. just mixing each other into something good from everything that you see, cooking, from everything, man. So just we have to love ourselves and we have to love people, but especially our parents, because our parents are the people who are actually here to show us the way from the start. We were out there, babies, all type of things. You were babies. Our parents were there for us, man. When like we would like when you fell on the floor, you know, your family was here to listen to you, to tell you, oh man, it's going to be fine. And then you would even cry. I was out there doing backflips, you know, in front of people, and yeah, everybody is saying it's cool. And then they say, do one more backflip. I do one more backflip, bam, I knock my head at the corner of the swimming pool. And this scar stayed here all my life. And I never did a backflip again. You know what I mean? But I was doing backflips all the time, man. I was playing soccer. We win the final of the soccer. I backflip, you know, but no, man. You know, lesson learned, you know, but when those things happened, who was there? It was my mom. My mom was there, man, when I had all those stitches done and I was crying, all those stuff. So, man, your parents are the people that are going to be here for you. So something happens to you, your parents are here, man. So for all the parents who are out there doing their best, man, I'm really showing you love, you know. Don't get caught up by how people are just treating me when they see me outside, maybe during the day. Don't get caught up by that. Just get caught up. Just look at how I am as a person, man. We can meet. You approach me in a good way. I'm cool. I'm cool with you, man. And I know it's not an easy job. And it doesn't matter how much money you have as well. It doesn't matter what fame you have. It's like everybody is in the same thing, man. The same lane. So we got to put more love to families, more love to people who are actually working hard. Some people, they took the boat. They took the boat to go to a country so that their lives get better, man. And now you see them, they even have the nationality of the countries that you're seeing now. Just don't look at everything that is happening today, man. It is really shocking, the things that are happening today, but it shouldn't affect you. Don't look at all those things of money. I'm telling you, the answer of life is love. I have found the answer of life, man. It is love. And you heard that from Eloge Dosu, you know. So, man, the message today is that love your parents, man. It doesn't matter if you think that they're this way, you think that they're that way, strict with you, you think that like every time they try to hurt your feelings, man, your parents, man, will always love you more. Right now, you can meet people at a party, you can meet someone at school, man. They're going to give you the illusion of the love of your parents, but they will never be able to give you that same commitment that your parents had for you, man. So yeah, for men, we are looking at things like thinking that our parents are absent and all those things, and the parents are not absent. They're doing their best, man. Everybody loves their kids, man. So there are also things that we don't know, that we don't necessarily see. We are there thinking that all men are just living and doing all those things when you don't know what's going on behind the scene, because it's love. It's actually love. Two people loving each other. Like, you get to a relationship with someone, you break up with that person, you no longer want to see that person. So it is this, we have to put ourselves in the shoes of parents, but we also have to put in the shoes of the kids as well, and the younger generation, man. Man, I'm old, man. I'm an uncle now, you know, but it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, man. I get to see things from all the perspective of things, man. It's like kids are really smart, man. From the younger age, we have to start telling the truth of things to the youth, because with all those lies and there's those things that we are telling to the younger generation, when they start actually seeing the real world and have to make money, they see that it's really tough and nobody's going to love them like that. So we shouldn't just like give some fake love, but actually bring some real love. If anybody relates with me, just follow me. My name is Eloge Dosu, and I just told you that the answer of life is love. Thank you.